Hey everybody, this is Shady Wags with Got Your Back Gaming. I've been playing The Long Dark for the past couple weeks now, and I've been having a blast. If you have not heard about the game, it is a single-player, open-world, wilderness survival game, and it is available on PC and consoles. The game is still in alpha right now, but it is really, really good. So if survival games are your thing, I highly advise you to check it out. Now I was going to do a series of gameplay videos, but on advice from a friend, I've scratched that for now, and I'm going to focus on a short series of tips and hints. So without further ado, here is the first chapter of The Long Dark Survival Guide. In this video, I am going to be talking about temperature, more specifically body temperature. Probably the most important thing in this game is keeping track of your body temperature, which is here. Your body temperature will increase and decrease based on 4 contributing factors: the current air temperature, the current wind chill, the bonuses you receive from clothing insulation, and a heat source or lack thereof. To figure out the overall temperature, we need to do some math. I know, math sucks. The overall temperature is the sum of the air temperature plus the wind chill minus the effects you're receiving from your clothing bonuses. So, in this example, we take the air temperature and add that to the wind chill, then subtract that from both clothing bonuses to give us an overall temperature of minus 11 degrees Celsius. Why does this all matter? Well, the quickest way to die, other than having a bear rip your entrails out, is freezing to death. See, the longer you are outside in below zero conditions, your body temperature bar will begin to drop, going from warm to chilled to numb and finally to freezing. If the bar hits freezing, you will then start taking damage to your overall condition, which is right here. This is your overall physical health and is impacted by things like injuries, illness, poison. At around 65 to 60%, you will suffer hypothermia. And if you do, the only way to recover from it is to stay warm for 24 hours. So, you ask, how long can I stay outside? How am I going to travel from point A to point B safely? And how am I going to get anything accomplished without freezing to death? At the start of the game, you have roughly 15 real-time minutes before you turn into an ice cube. That equals out to about 3 hours in-game time. Your objective while outside is going to be to get the actual temp as close to -0 as you can, and there are several ways we can accomplish this. The warmest temperatures are generally around midday, so that's when you would want to travel and perform tasks, but do not take that as a rule of thumb, because in this game, Mother Nature wants to kill your ass. And if she sees you leisurely strolling around soaking up the afternoon sun, she may decide to drop a -30 bomb on you. You also need to keep your clothing repaired, as items degrade over time, and so will the bonus each piece receives. Always be on the lookout for better clothing items with better bonuses. You can even craft animal hide clothing at the workbench, so you too can look like that Indian guy who sells turquoise jewelry at the flea market. Now, at the beginning, I said there was one more thing that contributes to body temperature, and that is a heat source. There are several different ways you can use heat to your advantage to extend the amount of time you can be out in the elements safely. One is to eat or drink hot items. Before you leave to go out and travel, chop wood, scavenge or hunt, heat up a can of food and eat it, or have a hot drink. Hot food and drink will give you a warming up effect, which will reduce cold and allow you to stay outside for a longer amount of time. Number 2 is to carry a torch. You can craft a torch at a workbench or pull one from a hot fire. So after you eat your hot food, grab a torch. Torches generate a small amount of heat. Now do be advised, a torch will go out and cannot be lit in windy conditions. You can also use a storm lantern or a flare, but the heat generated is considerably less. There is one more way, and I will go over that in the next chapter. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If so, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And have a good one.